My name is Angel Obasi. I'm popularly known as Style Connoisseur, and I am a fashion and lifestyle influencer.
Turning in circles, still in a hurry. I'll always worry about everything growing too fast, growing out of my hands, losing my head 'cause I'm
A typical day in my life would be waking up, going to work, 9 to 5, and getting back from work. It's just like a typical day. And my typical weekend would be preparing for my shoots, and I prepare on Saturday, I style on Saturday, and on Sunday I shoot mostly all day. My career started in 2014. Right at the time, I was really obsessed with the then fashion bloggers. I wanted to be a fashion blogger. I loved it. I've always loved style, and I always wanted to be in that space, in that headspace. And I wanted, something that could speak me. And at the time, I was still in school. I was almost done with school, and I decided to, let me just do it and start it. I opened the blog, styleconnoisseur.com, styleconnoisseur.blogspot.com. And at the time, I was almost done with school, so I didn't really have time to continue posting on my blog. It was really stressful and really tiring. I couldn't juggle. And eventually, I think that I just thought to myself, if I can't write every day, I can post every day on my social media. And I could do that with my Instagram. I mean, I'm grateful for the platform that Instagram has given for, young creative like myself to put your work out there without necessarily speaking too much, right? It's not really like the blog where you have to write, talk about your look from the beginning to the end, right? So it was really more interesting. So I decided after I took 2 months break, I was like, oh, I should do something. And that was when I decided to start posting on Instagram every other day. I believe that I'm very, how would I put it now? I'm very determined, I'm very focused, and I'm very resilient. So the truth, I go to work, come back, and I feel like after you're back, you're just like, I can't do this. I'm too stressed, especially in the place that we're in. But I still feel like I have something in me that just keeps saying, push, Angel, push and push. It will get better and you will get there, right? So energy for me is really more like just deciding that, like I said with the motivation thing, like you just have to decide that this is something that you have to do and this is something that you want to do. There's sometimes I feel like I can't shoot today, I can't do this, I'm not in the mood, but I still have to keep it going. I still have to be motivated. Every time for my shoots, I play music, I try to be in a great space. I rarely yell at my photographer. I rarely ever yell at my photographer. Even when things are not going well, I sit down, think about it. What are we doing wrong? What do you think is the problem here? And even when I know it's my problem, not necessarily his, I'm like, okay, I think it's me, not you, but I need to get myself in a good mood. Most of the time, I'm usually in a good mood whenever I'm shooting because it's something I love to do. I'm always so excited whenever I'm shooting. I'm always in a great space. And when I get tired, I'm very, very, very lucky that I work with someone that has eventually over time become my friend. And he's always keeping me going like, Angel, don't worry, just one more time or one more shoot or one more outfit and we'll be done. Sometimes I shoot 15 outfits, sometimes I shoot 20 outfits, sometimes I shoot 10 outfits. And I remember there was this time, I think we were shooting 18, and I just sat down, I was on the road, it was, a street style, and I fell, and I just stayed like this, and I was like, I was literally almost crying, and he was like, Angel, sorry. He was shooting, and then he came over to me like, sorry, Angel, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh yeah, relax, calm down, calm down. I'm like, okay, you can do it. And I got up and I started doing it again. And I felt like these are things that people would never see or people would never know and people would never understand as an influencer or as a fashion blogger. You feel like, oh, the work is so easy, just get it done. But you're doing it, you're creating content, but sometimes you ask yourself, but for whom? But at the end of the day, you just have to say, this is what I've always wanted to do. This is my calling. This is what I need to do. There's sometimes I can't wear my heels and walk around, and sometimes I'll be on the road and I'm wearing my heels and I'm literally dying because my legs are shaking and I have to take it off and walk barefoot. And sometimes my photographer said, don't worry Angel, you can wear my slippers, and I'll wear his slippers or his shoes while he walks barefoot. And that is just like teamwork that you would never ever see and you never understand. And I think that I'm so grateful to have found a photographer that I work with and eventually has become my friend, and you know, motivates me even when I'm tired and I can't keep going. Oh yes, I do. I love Victoria Beckham, my style icon. I love Victoria Beckham and Marjorie Harvey. These women, it's very funny because these women are way older than I am, right? So you would wonder like, why them? And it's because I feel like my style gravitates towards them. They're very elegant, very chic. They may have their statement pieces still. They're very, they're not conventional. They don't deal with, I mean, you still see them with the fashion items, but they don't follow trends. They're not trendy. I mean, Marjorie sometimes, you know, goes wild, really wild. But then I really love Victoria because of her simplicity, but yet very chic and very obvious that she's a very stylish person. I think I'm one of those people that I would always pick style over fashion, right? I would always pick that piece that really you've never seen anybody wear before, just so I can make a statement, just so I can be different, just so I can stand out in the crowd. So yeah, whenever I think the people that I consider really stylish people are people that don't really go crazy with the trends or fashion, or you know, trying to really prove a point. I mean, obviously there's no problem with having the Bottegas and you know, the Fendis, which is fine, but you know, when you have like Fendi, then you look crazy. Yeah, I have a lot of projects I'm working on right now. I'm very grateful. I think this year has been one of my best years in a long time. I have a lot of projects I'm working on internationally and locally, and obviously I can't talk about it yet because, you know, don't want to jinx it. I don't want to tell you guys just so that it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I have a lot of projects I'm working on and a lot of brands I'm collaborating with, I'm partnering with, and it's my first time, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity and even necessarily even considering me, because honestly, when I started, I couldn't have dreamt of growing so fast and so early. And I think that, you know, everything I have been through or everything that I've had to go through with this fashion influence or this path that I've chosen is because it's to help me. It has helped me, it has shaped me, it has made me a better person, a better friend, a better human being, and a better business woman, really. And I'm very grateful for it. And the thing is, you will learn on the job eventually, and you would get better even when you think that you're not doing enough. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I could do better. What is all this? But then I'm very grateful for the opportunities, and I'm glad that some of these brands have chosen me over certain people to represent them, to partner with, to collaborate with, and so I'm so thankful, so thankful. Style connoisseur, because I chose style connoisseur because I wanted people to know that I'm an expert in style. Full stop. But the truth is, I didn't come up with style connoisseur by myself. Cyberbullying, I'm rarely ever cyberbullied, and I don't entertain it. I block people immediately. Their energy is off, or they seem rude, or they seem demeaning. I feel like people just see social media as a space where you can just talk about anything you want to talk about and be hateful and resentful for no reason. And anytime I get such energy, I just block you immediately. I personally don't entertain it, and I don't appreciate it. And I think that more people should use the block button a lot more for your mental health. Yes, very important. Has grown so much since 2010 actually, and they're still doing more amazing things. African and Nigerian fashion. I feel like Nigerians are one of the most stylish people in Africa. Like they're really it's a huge market here. They're uber stylish, they're on point, they're fashion, they follow trends. So to be honest, Nigeria is huge in fashion. I mean, if I were to put anyone next to them, probably the South Africans. But yeah, and I feel like African fashion right now needs to be taken to the next level. I need to see African fashion. I mean, it's great because I saw I saw orange culture showcased at New York Fashion Week. So I need to see more of that in Milan, in London, in New York. I need to see in Paris. I need to see all of this talented Nigerian fashion designers showcasing in all this huge platform, because we have incredible designs. We have incredible minds. And even for Lagos Fashion Week that happens here, I need to see really talented upcoming designers on the Lagos Fashion Week runway. We need to see fresh new designs every year, right? And I feel like there are a lot of really talented people that never really get the platform to showcase their work, and just because of that, we have a repetition every fashion season, which is a problem. So I really do believe that they're really talented, and they need an outlet. They need somewhere they can showcase their really wonderful products. Honestly, personal opinion. When I'm looking for the best, I think I have to break them down. So for my go-to designers in Nigeria would probably be Orange Culture, Mayoti, Shop Maju. She's amazing. And I would say that, you know, for shoes, I always go for Amina Mwadi. She's really amazing. Amina Mwadi is really amazing. I love Victoria Beckham, so definitely Victoria Beckham is like top. And if I had to pick Balmain, I'm a huge fan of Balmain, and I think his work is really incredible. And yeah, Tom Ford shoes are the bomb. So yes.